Oh, I didn't check if they had the right mods. Fudge. Well, we'll see. We'll find out. Hello, chat. Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We have an Onyx Division battle. Haelian at 8 points. Roffle, I believe, at 12. I do have to get the standings really quick. I can update the actual overlay for you now that whole thing is working. Roffle is at 12, correct. And then his record is 3-1. Haelian, 2-2 at 8 points. Lost to Nito last week. Kind of sets Haelian back in the playoff picture. Both of these players are going to get a hex of photograph, so we have kind of our condition. Ghost Whiteseek is peak, though. It's the content line. Look, I'm not here for content. I'm here for hard-nosed, gritty Balatro. Also, Haelian just used their discards despite picking up the delayed gratification, which I'm going to argue probably not the best play, because now we are not going to get interest because we bought the delayed and we didn't get the benefit of delayed gratification. We'll see what happens here. I mean, it could be that Roffle ends up having to use a discard anyway. Nope, that is not going to be the case. So Roffle's going to be a little bit ahead on the economic game starting out here. Yes, it looks like Roffle does not have the overlay mod installed. We'll get it in the second game. I'm not going to make them restart this. I literally had a note to remind myself to ask, and I forgot to do it. I got distracted by share. My apologies, chat. Both of these players now going to attempt in the boss line. Well, Roffle once again and Haelian for the first time to win without any discards, get the delayed gratification money. Haelian successful in doing so is going to feel pretty decent about that economic spot that they find themselves in. Haelian going to go ahead and grab a Devious Joker, if I remember the name correctly. Probably make it a little bit more easy to win without a discard. Getting some extra molt from Photo, getting the extra chips from the 2-pair, all good. Full house find for Haelian. Roffle was actually able to do that in one less hand. Roffle has a bit more money than Haelian, I want to say, but so far the lines are basically copy and paste. It's kind of insane. With Roffle just having $4 more, and then a Hermit in that Emperor. So if now Haelian did open up the Mega Pack first, which is going to force him between the Emperor and the Magician, and he's gonna Magician, so that kind of cost Haelian a Death and a Hermit. I mean, truly, Roffle got a God tier Emperor. You can't get much better than that. However, in the long term, if we find an oops, if we find retriggering, Haelian could actually be the beneficiary of having lucky cards over having that Hermit. And also, to be fair, while Roffle is going to have a load of jacks, which is always good, they're not enhanced in any way. So I think short-term gains for Roffle, but Haelian not in a bad spot by having that kind of tarot luck that they did. And they do find a Hermit right here to, get some money. They are blocking that Magician. They weren't able to use it in the blind. They do get a Fool for another Hermit. So that's a plus $40. Let's see if the same thing falls up on Roffle. Thank you, Boar, for the sub. Very much appreciated. Thank you for the commentary. Gonna grab that ramen here. I mean, if you're not discarding for delayed, I guess why not keep a ramen around? Haelian also gonna grab the Sun card, maybe to make a flush house. Now, Haelian decided not to roll down at all, which rather interesting there, Miss is an immolate that I definitely think you would want to have. Miss is an egg that can be big if we have quite a few temperatures. Excuse me as I blow my nose, and we're going to enter into the PvP.
Whoa,
So
whoa,
fast.
whoa.
Whoa.
I'm fast. You're blasting me with the timer out of nowhere. What's that about?
Zeno said we have to do the timer,
Oh my
or else
God.
he's going to get defunded or something like that.
Yeah. That's, it's been happening to a lot of folks these days.
But how are you, Roffle, by the way? It's been some
I'm
time.
doing pretty good, you know.
Pretty good
I'm
two
not
pair
on
there for
vacation,
Roffle.
But, you know, now that the Balatro patch has been delayed, I'm thinking about taking one soon.
There you go. Good
That would
time,
make
right?
sense.
Since at least we
Yeah.
know it's not coming this year, right? Is that what he said?
Exactly. I've been kind of like delaying buying plane tickets.
I know
because
it's
I don't know
tough.
when
Yeah.
No lucky hit for Haelian, but
Well, it looks like you're gonna get this one, but
If you insist.
I mean, I don't mind.
keeping
I've
the
got a lot of
clever
money coming in.
joker over the egg is actually
Love it,
really benefiting
I
Haelian.
don't mean to brag.
That clever joker,
That's
those
a
extra chips
nice
were the
juicy
difference, and
egg.
Haelian
I hear
ended up
those,
taking a life.
You got eggs
For
going
quite
on
an
over
investment. These, yeah.
That was
eggs
a
are an
fire
investment
truck.
these days.
The
The
fire
price
truck
keeps
is
going
not
up.
going for me.
there? That is true. All right, then. Yeah, I'm on to you, though. All right, good luck.
Yeah. Congrats on the life and good luck.
Sounded a little. How do I like? Did that chat? Am I crazy? That sound almost a little aggressive. Like, congrats on the life. Almost like insinuating that, you know, maybe you're not going to have a life after this. I don't know. I'm not going to put words in Roffle's mouth. Just like Nandre and Malf are not going to put butts in my face. Supposedly. They supposedly cleared that up after last game. All right, jump into the next one. These two players going to continue not to use any discards. And really, they don't have a reason to use a discard right now. No purple seals, no gold cards, gold seals. There's not much reason to dig into the deck, except maybe on Haelian's side to play the lucky cards to try and get a $20 hit. But I think you'd much rather just take the sure thing in the delayed gratification. We do find our first piece of glass here. It is in the pack for Haelian versus it's loose for Roffle, which is going to allow them to Justice Fool to have two pieces of glass. So right now, Roffle ahead on the glass game by being just a little bit further in the shop. Now that is very tempting, a Midas Mask. And we saw in Malf's game actually on Gold Stake with an Eternal Midas Mask, it can come back to bite you by not allowing you to play glass cards. But in this instance, I imagine Roffle's just going to gold as many face cards as possible. Keep the glasses away and just sell it after that, which I do think is a good plan. And you know what? Haelian finding the Fool anyway, so they're going to have another Justice here as well. And again, these two players on extraordinarily similar lines. Really, the biggest difference here is Clever Joker's still there for Haelian, which is almost allowing them to win too early. And we do have that luscious, juicy egg on Roffle's side. And an Invis Joker. Be curious to see what Roffle chooses to sell here, and also if they take Faceless as well. Red Seal 6. I swear in multiplayer, 6 is the most common Red Seal. I don't know. I feel like I see it so much. Choosing not to grab Faceless, I think that makes sense when you have Midas Mask. What? Oh, he's just buying it to sell. I thought Haelian was taking Devious Joker for a second. I was gonna say that is a wild play out of left field. But no. It was just a buy-sell. Smart play by Haelian, of course. And we are back into another PvP. So far, so quick. Just not a lot of ways to maybe micromanage.
Oh, I did. You were just quick on the draw afterwards.
Oh, weird. So polite.
We do have, again, the Sun
polite.
Justice. We could see a flush house
you were just too
out
quick.
of
We're
Mr.
speedrunning
Haelian.
this one,
And Haelian still does have that ramen, which could be
Very
the
curious
difference
what
in this
going on
PvP to
over there.
once again take
Very
another life
suspicious, I
off of
find.
Roffle.
To be honest, not a whole lot yet, but we're cooking a bit. I've got some decent funds coming in.
Roffle skip certificate, Vagabond yells.
You got one of those standing desks, Roffle?
Yeah.
You look like someone that, could stand a lot.
It's true. I do have 2 legs.
It's an interesting use of the sun by Haelian. It didn't really benefit them in almost any way. not to be rude. And they could have been able to play a flush house here. I feel like at this point you maybe play that Jack to Golden and sell Midas Mask. I think I'd rather have lucky cards. And that's exactly what
I'm just working on some stuff,
Roffle is a stand-up
maybe you
guy.
found something fancy.
And because of that ramen, I don't even know if Haelian's going to have to
unfortunately.
use a glass card. And I don't believe they will. Ooh. Is Roffle's not going to... Oh, because he wants to Midas Mask more.
All right, that's what I've got.
All right. So,
I see.
Haelian going to win this one again. A little bit more
I
gold
feel
on
like this never
Roffle's
works
side,
out
but
for me. And you're
again,
way
I
too
think
calm. I need you to sound exasperated.
lucky cards are good to have.
I mean, you did beat me last season because I got, I think, a little overconfident. So that may be happening again here. Who knows?
Maybe it's because of my outstanding plays.
Cert
though,
is so
also,
strong,
Roffle.
man.
Well,
Purple
yeah.
seals get
I was
even
too.
better.
You
So
can't.
Vagabond.
You can't. No, you can't just dial it back now, Roffle.
Okay, sorry, I blew it.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck.
One thing Roffle did blow is having the right mods before the game started. I would say ramen is better than eggs, Hornet. That is true. I mean, what I will say is if a golden ticket appears, Roffle is in a silly good spot. However, it's not like gold isn't available on Haelian's side. I really do think Haelian has like the perfect mix right now of glass, gold, and lucky. When you have all gold cards, you basically have to find a ticket, I feel like, to keep up. How do I feel about the Vikings? We can talk about that not in the middle of a game, but not giving up hope yet. I think I like this flush play from Roffle. Gold your final few cards. You still keep 3 in hand and make a ton of money. Okay, Haelian's gonna sell out to copy the photo. And we have a déjà vu on Roffle's side of things. Haelian has to roll to find that, otherwise gonna be in big trouble. I highly doubt they don't. But the golden ticket has appeared. Roffle is now going to print money. And to be fair, again, Haelian has quite a few gold. They are going to be able to make some money. It is the best card in the game. 8-Ball has appeared. It would be a huge mistake not to take it, and we do see Roffle indeed taking it. Now, Haelian. Is Haelian going to make the massive mistake and pass up on the goated 8-Ball? That's smart by Roffle. So, the reason Roffle picked up Showman right there, chat, is because 8-Ball is a common, and you want to have multiple 8-Balls. But on a more serious note, it's because photo is common, and having several photos in Chads is a way to basically win the game. And I do believe Roffle is going to be, with all the money they're going to find with all the golden tickets and whatnot. Look at that, already paying off. Look to have several Chads and photos. Now, Lucky Cat, because Roffle has no Lucky cards, they don't actually have Lucky Cat unlocked. So Showman was Lucky Cat for Haelian. And this just puts Haelian in a little bit of a peculiar spot where you want to play your gold cards, but you also want to play your Lucky cards to scale the cat. I think the priority has to be money. But of course, the Lucky cards can also give you money. So $63 exiting the shop. Haelian going to go for the Gusto with the wheel. It's not going to get anything. Haelian red sealing a glass card. I like that play over what Roffle did, which was red seal a gold card, because when we find a death, we want to copy a red seal glass. We don't want to copy a red seal gold card. Of course, things can work out for Roffle where they get a justice and a death, but it just seems it has to be very particular. I like Haelian's play here. Finds a death right here, which will be held up in the fool spot if we can find a fool. Also, Haelian picking up that purple seal. One big difference, though, is Haelian just has a lot more cards in the deck by not finding that immolate that, of course, Roffle found earlier on in the game. And that is leading to a little bit of divergence. I do believe their vouchers are exactly the same. Of course, Roffle doesn't have the overlay altogether at this moment.
I'm ready.
Apologies on that.
I'm muted until just this moment. Welcome.
Now you do the honorable thing and you tell me if I was actually unmuted randomly, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, good. Because I may have done that against Nito recently.
Whoopsie. Yeah, I've done it before too.
Not another world.
All my grand strategies out the window, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I would hope that other people would do it for me too, so.
I don't think Haelian wants to play the red seal glass. I don't think you can risk it, especially up a couple
How's your
lives.
build looking these days?
I am with
Any
Haelian
improvements
on this play.
This round, or
I'm not
what are we thinking?
disappointed with it. I'm at a crossroads here where I'm not
You
certain
mean
what to
Raffle's
do
death
with
was
myself,
blocked by
though,
Showman?
and
Very interesting.
I think we all struggle with that sometimes.
Legumin? I don't think there's any legumin going on. Oh, man, I really don't know if this is a great idea by Haelian, but I do believe they win it if they play it. Oh, this is scary. They also get a lucky hit. It broke, no! Oh, okay. Huge mistake by Haelian.
I feel like we're
I will say,
operating with a similar recipe here.
I like the play Haelian did to red seal glass, but you can't play it right away until you death it one time.
Someone must say that, right?
Oh, no.
I'm sure they do.
I mean, okay, we do have to look at the positives on Haelian's side. They're going to be up 4 lives to 1, and they both have very similar builds.
More of those to give, right?
Oh, I got so many of them.
Oh, no. I lost, and it cost me dearly. I think I might be
Roffle did lose a glass there as well.
So something bad may have happened to me during that round. But
it happened to me. Well, yeah. I mean, if it happens to one of us, it happens to both of us.
This is where I don't really know how so to me, seeds and Balatro are basically black magic. So I don't know what the hell's going on. So I may have had a red sealed something break.
Oh, it was a red. Okay.
I mean,
that's unfortunate.
No, it was blue sealed. Actually, never mind. Yeah, terrible.
I'm sorry for your loss.
All right, Bean.
All right, good luck.
Good luck.
By the way, chat, Vagabond Balatro of multiplayer fame, of Balatro fame, you know, the card in the game, will be joining me in the commentary booth at the top of the hour for the remainder of the day. So you have that to look forward to. And then a cryptic comes right away. This can be the turning point in the game. Absolutely. This cryptid on the red seal, especially if we can find a justice, that could be it. That could be the nail in the coffin for Haelian. And it's just really unfortunate. It's a risk. I think weighing the options, I get it. I get playing it to go up 4 lives to 1, but as we've seen, you get the 1 life boost, if you will. If you're able to deck manipulate just a little bit more, have a little bit more glass to play with, it doesn't matter if you have 1 life. You can come out on top. However, what I will say is if Roffle cryptids the red seal without glass, which he is going to do, with photo being the only way to have X-Molt, 2 red seals don't help. It will help make money, but it doesn't help score points. So we'll see. Of course, it makes it easier to justice a red seal if it comes up in a pack because now it's more likely to show up and whatnot. But I was curious there if Roffle was going to save that for when he found the justice. And this is, again, why I like to glass my red seals. If you find a cryptid, if you find something like that, you want to make those copies immediately. This death, once again, yes, it will make another red seal. That is not beneficial unless we were to find an idol, bloodstone, or ancient, or justice cards. Is Roffle ballin' right now? Asked Dr. Spectre. I don't know. I do know. I was going to say something. I'm like, maybe that one's too far. No, he sold it. Yeah, Roffle's, he's never going to be an 8-ball believer, no matter what we do. We'll never be able to teach him. You know, you can feed a man a tarot, and he can deck manipulate for a day, or you can teach a man the 8-ball, and he can deck manipulate for a lifetime. And Roffle just refuses to learn. He wants his tarots delivered on a silver platter, much like those who love Zodiac and Ghost Deck. They just want their deck manipulation gifted to them. They don't want to work hard for it. And this is what's wrong with this generation. All right, I'll stop. That's a different show. It's a different show. St. O's worst take. Golding the 10 here, interesting on Roffle's part. He has a discard. I would not be shocked for Roffle to death a purple seal here to then get 2 tarots. But is going to choose to not do that. And you know what? Maybe worked out as he got a Emperor into another Emperor into 2 hung men. Lot of thinning going on for this deck. So here's the thing, chat. This is really, really interesting. Despite all the red seals in the world on Roffle's side, Haelian has this cryptid for the PvP. If Haelian cryptid's a glass card, again, those red seals outside of the first one that triggers photograph do nothing. And the death in hand going into the PvP. Unless Roffle finds something in the shop, I think Haelian still wins this, still ekes it out due to the red sealing of the gold card over the glass. Oh, a third photograph. Which is going to trigger 2 times, which is times 4, but we do have a times 2 with the cat. I think Haelian's got more thinning under the cap. Hachi machi. Doctor coming in hot. We did find the justice on Roffle's side. I feel like that's enough. The scary face is definitely going to help as well, a lot with the red seals. Injustice, you mean? I think 2 red seal glasses with a third. I think the difference is, I'm not kidding, going to be the scary face. Right. I think they would be pretty really even if it wasn't for that.
Right,
I'm kind of like, you're so calm about it, though, that I feel like...
I just have a flat affect, so that's just how I sound all the time. I can't help it.
Like your inflection?
Yeah.
I don't know what the right word is.
It has nothing to do with the situation. I'm stressed out of my mind is what I'm trying to say here.
Oh. Well, that sounds good for me.
That's kind of mean.
Or are you being sly? You're gonna sell me down the river.
The proper term is Lagumi.
I had a very, very good round.
Well, what the hell? That's not what I want to hear.
Oh, and Haelian's not going to use all the glass.
Oh no, what do you got? It's taking too long to score. That's bad. What the hell is that? Oh, come on, man. I'm supposed to be on vacation. I don't think I can beat that. I'm gonna talk to myself a bit here and be rather revealing, but I don't think I can beat it, so I'm gonna be conservative, I guess.
Okay.
This is really bad for
keep taking your
Haelian.
time. I need to farm up some more money.
No, stop. No, wait. Ah.
Roffle now has several glass red seals.
How much do you think
It's
four
not looking
glass
pretty.
kings are worth, Roffle? I'm gonna guess not 55 million.
I mean,
I refuse
there's
to give
way
you
too
any
many
other
variables
details.
at play there.
No, I just want an answer.
Okay. At least 2.
Ah, all right.
Why play 2 glass?
All right, I'm just gonna get what I can for cash here then. You big jerk.
And, then this kind of goes back to Haelian trading the 1 red seal glass. Of course, there's a
Is it
1 in
because
4
we talked
chance.
about
There's
share
a
without you?
75% chance
It is.
Haelian steals a life and
I
keeps their
appreciate
glass
that you
card.
shared it though.
But the conservative play on the last PvP could have put
That's so
Haelian
many
in
hands.
such a
What's
good
going on
spot.
here?
The cryptid, the deaths, etc., etc.
I think about that all the time. Like, even when I'm not playing Balatro.
What, share?
No, how many hands I have.
You an octopus?
Octopus
I
don't
mean-
have hands.
I'd rather not say.
All right, you got me.
All right, GG. Hopefully I can stick with it.
You don't need to though, you know what I mean?
Well,
All right.
I think it's probably
The
the right thing
$20
to
hit
do.
was nice.
All right, good luck.
Good luck.
And this is why I love the lucky cards. But we don't have a re-triggering available yet. Both of these players are going to pick up that extra discard to make sure they can find the cards they're looking for. Edsy's asking the cast. Well, Edsy, you know what? Maybe after this game. So, what our players are going to be doing here, again, farming money. Haelian's also going to be trying to farm the Lucky Cat as well. So, I do believe that Mr. Big Roffle over here is going to be quite far ahead in the economic game. What is somewhat saving Haelian, as there's been no re-triggering outside of course, the red seals for the golden ticket for Roffle. So not going to pull out as far ahead. And we have had, I believe, 3 $20 hits already for Lucky Cat. Or for Haelian. Would you say Roffle got rewarded for making the red golds first, which gave him the ability to make red glass after? I would say, Doc, that Roffle just got lucky. I don't think it's rewarded. I think if you statistically look, that was pretty freaking insane of a pack. Oh my god, that worked out incredible for Haelian. He's right back in it. But to speak to it, I think the extra $4 you get from having a red seal on a gold, Doc, was like versus just having the glass already to find for that cryptid for the deaths. I think Roffle would have much more glass right now if he would have put it back right away. And this is how fast things can change on the Ghost deck, because as we said, you don't have to work for the Spectrals. The Spectrals are just plain and simply given out for free in this game. Although this did come from a pack, which is kind of insane. Haelian very lucky that there was a Glass King in there. A death for Roffle. The thing is, if both of these pairs get 5 red seal glass, it is still going to be Roffle with that photograph that is in the lead. We will need some kind of divergence between the two to allow Haelian back into this one. Haelian also finding that same death. What would really put things over the top for Mr. Raphael is any kind of retrigger. If that is a Sock, a Dusk, heck, even a Seltzer or a Chad. I just think due to a little bit more on the golden ticket and being ahead in the shop, again, there's not much Haelian can do to come back from that. Also, Roffle being able to see the entire deck. Very helpful.
Hey, Zeno, is there something I can do for the lag again? I kind of forgot what you said last time.
Close the preview window on the player tab of Major League Balatro. So you have that. You have the video ninja in the player tab. The player tab one, you can click the eyeball at the top. Yeah.
I close the whole tab, right?
No.
No. Oh no. I just don't have the preview open.
Yes.
Okay. But where do I find control panel on my computer? I'm just kidding. Never mind.
Trying to distract Roffle, I see. Oh, there's the Seltzer. All right, well, now, you know what? Now, Doc, because Roffle survived that last PvP, I'll say rewarded for the golden ticket play. I'll say it.
You're out here
or for the gold
Zeno
red
to
seal.
mind flood me?
Yeah,
Is
I'm
that
trying
what's
to
going
freak out, you know what I mean?
I felt it.
I'm getting it's lag city over here. It was like this for me
Yeah.
last night too.
I'm getting a. Oh, is it like actually on your side of things too? Like when you're playing the game, because I'm getting that a bit too.
Yeah, I don't know what the dealio is.
Did closing out of the thing help you?
I already had it like that. So basically, Zeno's meant nothing to me.
Okay.
Damn,
And
that
that's
hurts.
different than normal, or
That's so funny. Robble's just going to sell the Wraith. Isn't even going to attempt to roll down to a point where it would be usable.
Pretends to be helpful, you know what I mean? But in the back alleys, it's all different.
that's true. That's true. We've all experienced that.
I don't know why I get a lot of hate. That's a lot of glass.
You can't just score a casual couple millies there on me.
Oh, sorry, that was my throwaway hand.
Little rapscallion.
Here's the
Roffle playing.
You wait and see.
I'm kind of surprised Roffle played the glass here. He could have waited for Haelian to play and loses 3 red
That's a
seals
lot.
due to that. If Haelian realizes they can't score that
I
amount,
can't do that.
they may be able to take advantage next round.
What'd you do?
It's a little crunchy.
I'm gonna save my crunches then, maybe. I'm gonna outlast her. You wait and see.
Okay.
You don't sound concerned.
I'm a little concerned. I don't have the luxury of being able to wait and see because I'm on 1 life. So
All right, good luck, I guess.
Yeah, good luck.
That's kind of true. I mean, but Roffle could have waited to see how much Haelian scored and decided to only play like 4 glass or something. Not that I think it would have mattered too much. True, but you could have just not played it. Oh my god, the seltzer popping up for Haelian. Quote unquote saved. Still down a photograph. Which is times 8 right now. You know, I guess the cat and the driver's license is X9 together. Surprised Roffle passed up on the driver's license for Scary Face. Right now, Scary Face is 50, 100, 150, 200. It's not even the times 2. So that was actually kind of a misplay there on Roffle's side of things. If they would have picked up that driver's license and said, okay, it does not matter because dust came up. Wow. Very intriguing. And now that extra photograph is helping even more. But Roffle doesn't skip. Actually, I like this play. Roffle can use Dusk and Seltzer once together in this coming PvP. And then, I guess, hopefully have so much money from using Seltzer that we find a different type of retriggering for the next PvP. Because regardless, Roffle would have only had one Seltzer plus Dusk together type hand. And it would have been this PvP. Because 5 hands, but only 8 Seltzers remained. So, actually, the max amount Roffle could have got together would have been 1, no matter what. Now, one thing that could be a difference in this game is you see in that consumable slot over here, there's a chariot. And if you have excess red seals in your hand when you're playing your big hand and you can chariot those, each one is times 2.25. It's not nothing by absolutely any means. Ah! Vagabond joined. There he is. He's so little. Wait, what's Vagabond so little? Oh, that's so funny. Oh, now he's big. It's not nothing, but I ain't gonna bet my life on it. No, absolutely. Well, I mean, what I'm saying, Doc, is if the only difference is a photo, it would take 3. Oh, no, the Chad. Oh, no. The Chad is... Is the Chad better than the Seltzer? No, the Chad's not better than the Seltzer. But it's only 1 2x worse than the Seltzer. For Roffle, who has 3 photos. That's really unfortunate. It is basically as good as the Seltzer. But again, the reason I was trying to figure it out is because we do have Roffle on 1 life, which means you know, if we get a full glass hand here, would you rather have an extra photo or an extra Seltzer? It all depends on if Haelian can get a full red seal glass hand, which with 51 cards in the deck is not going to be easy. I do believe if we get full glass, as Vagabond disappears, it could be close. Photo is better, objectively speaking, according to Doc. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aren't they the exact same? No, wait. I don't think the photo's better if we have a full hand of glass. With already 2 photos, Seltzer's 7x2s. Photo is 1 with Dusk, 3 with Chad, 4 with the card, and 5 with the red seal. So I think Seltzer's better if we have full glass. In this specific situation. There's an Ecto! Oh my god. I mean, you could hold that, Haelian. Oh, she's just gonna freaking pop it. He pops it. I love it. Okay, so does Roffle. This is gonna be more beneficiary for Roffle than it is Haelian, because Roffle can now find another re-triggering Joker, I believe.
Wow,
we're like
right
twins.
that time. That was impressive.
I know. I'm kind of shocked.
I'm gonna remove Vagabond until they're ready.
We came at the same time. We got here at the same time.
Always nice when that happens, right?
I'm trying to think if I'm miscounting something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Seltzer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think, again, if we both found full red seal hands, Haelian wins this. Oh, okay. I am right. Or Doc was messing with me this whole time, which would be very Doc of him.
Damn.
Oh, whoa.
I know, yeah. Not as good as I had hoped.
But photo is better than Chad. Okay. Oh man, Roffle
several E's last time.
really bad draw. Not that it matters. They see their
I
whole
changed
deck.
my jokers a little bit.
So 3 red seals for Roffle. Haelian only sees 15 more cards. Okay, and they have 4 red seals as well. We have 5 for Roffle. I think Haelian is ahead by a singular X2 in this moment. However, Roffle has the flush 5. So I don't know if the flush 5 with the chips makes up for the X2 difference.
I'm so close.
Hey, you got one more hand.
I don't know. All right, maybe I'll send you one more as a treat.
Okay. I can't wait to see it.
Haelian smile. It's gonna be so close. I need to know what the base mult is for Roffle.
All right, that's all I got.
That's all? I can't believe you've done this.
Does Roffle have more? Is the base mult more? Oh, it's 28. The level 5 flush 5 does it.
Scored pretty high.
It does it. It's times 3 on the chips and times 2 on the mult. This is gonna win by X6 or X3. This is gonna win by X3. It's gonna be 8E14.
It's kind of like granola level.
It's X2.
No, dude, how'd you get that? What do you mean?
Times 2. My apologies.
Oh no! What?
Can't believe
what a game!
I can't believe that either.
I'm canceling my tier 3 sub.
Well, you say goodbye to the feet picks.
I meant to Amaranth, but yeah.
Oh.
All right. 1-1. Good luck.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. And now, I mean, when the seltzer pops, Roffle's going to once again be so far ahead. A second ectoplasm is wild. But you can do it with a bean. You might as well do it if a bean shows up. There's literally nothing wrong with flicking that bean up there and using Ecto. Well, use the Ecto first and then flick your bean into your Joker slot. Perfect. Vagabond is back. Zeno? Question mark? What you... I don't understand. Phrasing? Vagabond's thing's going to be empty, not Vagabond's fault. I have to reset the overlay after this game. But we're going to have to reset anyway to get Roffle the mod. And Haelian deciding not to take the Ecto is a little surprising. Another Ecto. You could with Bean take another Ecto. The family. So Haelian's gonna run into that family, but it's not gonna matter. We're gonna need Idol or Ancient or something of that nature to show up for Haelian and not Roffle in order for Haelian to win it, I believe. Hey, again, it is not over until the fat boy Zeno sings. Not enough players respect the Ecto Bean. Fair. Thank you, Hornet, for the Bella Chow. It's crazy. The difference in this game was the suit of a singular Red Seal King for Haelian. That was the difference. That was everything. Until Big Mario sings, "Yes, Jester."
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, Jester.
We got him.
Listen, I gave.
Thank you, Serena.
If that's what you want, Zeno.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for Roffle. But Haelian could get some lucky hits here. That is what Chad is for, after all. Wow, Roffle not getting a single Red Seal glass in this hand. Oh my god. And it misses the Red Seal for Roffle to glass it. I would not have done that if I was Roffle. I definitely glass a Red Seal and I just leave. I do not immolate. That was crazy and he gets away with it. Uh-huh. There definitely is gaming going on. They are playing Balatro. Or so I've been told. The aura. We're going to be $1 short for Aura. Wow.
I'm not happy about this Roffle.
I saw a lot of these shops, and so I figured that might be the case.
We may have seen similar things then.
Not a single idol.
I'm not happy about this lag either. I can't even click the right cards with it.
That's what's been going on with me the whole time. It's like I played just the wrong cards, you know?
Okay, so that was the difference last round.
100%, 100%.
How big of a deck are you looking at right now?
Pretty thin. I'm down to 42. What about you?
Okay, I'm at 30.
Holy.
Actually, I just realized I need to be maybe concerned about running out of cards and
Wow.
like bricking the game right now, because I think that was a problem that used to happen.
Roffle does have enough cards to play Dusk. Well, he would if he not if he plays that many. No, it's gonna be completely fine.
Oh yeah, my clicks are getting chunky right now.
Vagabond, I'm gonna remove you, and I'm also again after this game I'm gonna completely reset the overlay.
It's all come down to this.
Yeah, I've got my final hand queued up, so whenever you're ready, we can send it together.
It's so cute.
Yeah, tip to tip.
Roffle, I don't expect that kind of behavior from you.
Sorry, I'll behave myself.
That sun card could have been the difference last time, or a move. I don't know which one he needed, but all I know is the suit's magic.
How tall are you, by the way? If you don't mind me asking.
What a weird question.
6 feet even, roughly.
Okay.
Does that work for, you know?
I mean, close. Yeah, it's close enough. Close enough.
Do people I mean, I don't think the kids are into it anymore, the whole 69 thing. Anyway, I'm going to send my last team here. Ready?
Okay, you want to count us down?
At 3, 2, 1.
It's 67 now, right?
Okay, I just had to double check that was in fact my Dusk hand.
Oh, not great. Oh, you got me.
Oh,
You got even better. Whoa, you had triple photo?
Yeah, I had a showman for a bit that got me the third photo.
Good luck again.
You. And hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Well, now, Vagabond, we got to focus on the game. So, what kind of deck are we looking at?
Erratic deck black stake again. Looks like
That's
they're just running it back.
Despicable erratic deck. Oh my gosh. 2 less face cards and basically added 2 more 6s and 7s. Ugh.
Definitely not the prettiest, but there are a few interesting things here. In the sense that, I mean, oftentimes you only really want to go for 1 face card. So we can go for kings or queens here. It's completely fine. We have 4 of each. Also, 2 of those queens were hearts and 2 of the kings were hearts. It's going to be a very easy flush house if we can get just a singular sun card. Definitely a possibility here for both players. I'm very interested to see how we pilot this erratic deck. Now, I will say black stake is definitely an interesting stake for me. Walkie-talkie showing up again in spirit, but it's not going to get taken this time because, again, it's an eternal. We can't be taking these. Black stake is just so weird because in gold stake, sometimes you have to take the Eternal to survive, right? But in black stake, often not so much. You really can only take Eternals that are going to be in your late game build, or you will get cooked.
I love black stake, as you might be aware. That is always my go-to for ranked, and honestly in Major League Balatro, like in my really competitive games, because I do agree, like the Eternal decision is so non-straightforward, if that makes sense. There is so many jokers that are like you seemingly can't take it, or you can take the risk and take it, and maybe it works out. And it's backfired on me a little bit, where I play very conservative. I'm not taking an Eternal unless it's a joker that can lead me to the end game, or an insane econ, i.e. it's mail and rebate. But I also just have the most fun with it, because I just love how that decision making has to happen. There's a little bit more risk reward.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm personally more of a gold stake enjoyer, but absolutely I can see the appeal. Roffle.
Yeah, we already have a huge difference. So Haelian not taking the riffraff, staying with the green joker, which I didn't want to say was a huge mistake, but I actually,
No, they still have the riffraff.
Oh,
they just haven't found it yet. They just haven't found it yet. Hologram picked up.
Oh, I thought Haelian was on the small blind of.
No.
Oh my gosh, I thought they passed up on it. Okay, well this is a big deal.
Yeah, no, it's completely fine. The only major variance here is Haelian picking up this hologram. Now, if this was white stake, I would not be a fan of this decision. But on these higher stakes, there is a chance. I mean, with no small blind reward money, maybe this game doesn't go to full glass retrigger and this hologram gets some value. Maybe we can get some early X-Molt and tempo our opponent out of some lives here. But I think overall, it's a very risky play, because the main issue with the hologram is it clogs up the riffraff.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I think like you can maybe justify it in a oh my god, and then Chad for Roffle. So is Haelian gonna get that, or are they gonna clog the spots up?
Not beating the allegations.
Never.
I see.
Never. But it's like I don't like hologram anyway for multiplayer, for the exact it clogs up your deck. It's not scaling X-Molt ends up not being that big of a deal. But here, out of all times, it's like we need to find the Chad. We need to find the rebate. Let riffraff cook. And I think there's a very real chance here that Haelian takes the delayed gratification after popping the soda and doesn't get any riffraff value and misses the Chad. Unfortunately.
We'll see. I mean, something you learn after you play enough multiplayer is that riffraff, if you can find any excuse to let it cook just one more round, you almost always should. There's just so many premium commons. Like the Chad, photo, of course, are the very obvious ones, but mail and rebate, that's a game winner right there. Faceless Joker, a little bit worse than mail-in, but that's still like $10 a round a lot of times. There's just so many amazing commons. You gotta let riffraff cook.
I do want to also just say here, if you are watching our stream now and you were watching Roffle before, go open up Roffle's stream again. They're back online. Everything's smooth. You can watch on YouTube or Twitch at Roffle. I feel bad that the stream went down due to our silly overlay. And yeah, there's the supernova. Man, why am I don't know why Haelian is throwing me off how far behind they are in the game. It could be the stream delay too, but
very big deal that happened. Okay, this is actually very important. Roffle less incentivized to open the standard packs because they don't have hologram, and they did open their deck, and it looks like they did not have the Red Seal 7 that Haelian just took. So
it could be a big deal, but I think the missing Chad that I think is likely gonna be an outcome here is obviously. Well, we'll see.
We'll see. I mean, it depends if there's another Red Seal in the seed. The fact is, Roffle will never find this Red Seal 7. if somehow all the standard packs from now till the end of the game do not contain red seals and there's no deja vu, this is a very serious advantage that Haelian has. I mean,
Yeah,
it feels like in multiplayer you're kind of assembling a puzzle together, and Haelian just has an extra piece. Roffle also has an extra piece in the form of Chad, but like.
So Haelian forgot a cell right there, and Chad's saying that's when Chad would have appeared. I think Haelian still has a chance if they. I don't think so. I think the hologram would have.
Is Riffraff Q anti-based?
Yes.
Oh.
And I think Roffle, it was the third thing that procced. And so far, Haelian's only had one. So Haelian would have to sell Golden Joker or Hologram going in the PvP. The order's not on.
And Haelian's just struggling to make it out of this blind. They'll be fine completely here, but they've lost a lot of money just playing hands.
There's the 10-4 that caused the crash. Not the overlay, obviously.
Yeah, of course. It would never be the overlay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I just don't know if there's anything Haelian can do to win this PvP.
Red Seal
going
3?
Up against Photo Chad. Unless it's Chad right here. Pause. Chad?
No. Nope. One away. And it's crazy. Haelian still would have actually saw it because I was off on my what round it was, despite having a hologram. If they remembered to sell before the big blind, so Haelian gonna have no idea how much that cost them.
Yeah, I mean it is a common Joker. It can just show up in the shop at any point in time. That is the nice thing about being down Photo Chad. If there's anything nice about it, is that it's. You can find the pieces. Like, it's okay. It'll show up. Surely. Just get enough money.
Surely, he says.
Okay. This is actually a pretty significant death for Haelian. We have a holographic red seal. That is a very large amount of base molt. Doesn't matter how much X molt we have with the Photo Chad. If it's only duplicating, like, I don't know. Like
You're right. Haelian could absolutely steal life here. Why the? Oh, I thought he had a 3 of heart. No, that's a 2 of heart.
We're putting our base molt before the X molt from the photo here. This is going to be a very impressive hand from Haelian. 20k, that's going to do it. Huge.
Huge for now. It is going to buy Haelian some more time. I do think long term already. Well, Chad's common, it can come back around for Haelian. That's a possibility. But one place where Haelian would really take the advantage is if this game turns into a Bloodstone game, an ancient game.
Well, also think about the efficiency of the tarot cards here. Haelian popped that death on a red seal. That's a big deal. Ticket from the riffraff.
The riffraff is pleasurable right now.
Wait, okay, look. If Haelian can cook with this ticket, I'm suddenly incredibly Haelian favored in this position. Like genuinely. We have 3 red seals in the deck. Roffle has 0. Yes, they have Photo Chad, but it doesn't matter. That's 2 re-triggers when we can just make up those re-triggers with our red seals.
True, but they're not anywhere near a face card.
They're holographic. Like maybe you don't need a face
sold
card.
the ticket.
Sometimes you don't need a face card. Oh, okay. Look, I mean, the ticket is hard to use when you only have one gold card in your deck, but I have to feel like it was maybe better than Golden Joker here.
I think you were correct, and all right, where I'll disagree is if my cards are already lucky, well, an oops still only makes them half as good as making them gold with golden ticket, but then I have to hold.
And also, you don't even, I know we disagree on this, probably, Oops All Sixes. Well, okay, you definitely would agree that Oops All Sixes is worse than vanilla just because glass.
Oh,
exists.
it's terrible. Well, not terrible, but it's
like
tough.
It's tough. It's definitely a tough Joker to use. It should be used. It's very, very strong, but trying to go with any enhancement long term other than glass is kind of foolhardy. And so the Oops All Sixes
The heck
being a hindrance. No shot!
Alright, well, now if we get glass going on those threes, it's already looking favorable for the bald man from Hades.
Bro, I have to wonder, where's Roffle's red seals, man? It's like were we being too picky? Is like, because what's interesting is Roffle's deck actually has a purple seal in it. It's implying he's opened some standard.
He took a Lucky Jack over the Red Seal 7, and he didn't see the 3, I believe.
Okay, but like, I mean, this is just, I think, like, red seals are just so valuable in multiplayer Balatro. With glass, it's every single red seal is an additional 2x that does not take up a Joker slot. It's like you have a negative duo. You just slap that on your Joker lineup. It's pretty good. And skipping those could easily cost Roffle here.
A glass and a fool. I think Haelian understands that right here he's got a glass and then fool the justice so he has it in hand.
I mean, we'll see.
Okay, or maybe he does not.
Well, you know, I don't even hate this play that much. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this play. Because here's the thing. We have 4 lives. We have a bit of a tempo advantage. We have time to set up our awesome hands here. We don't necessarily need to turn our luckies with hack into scoring this exact second. Now, having the Justice in the inventory as a nice option would of course be awesome, but I think you have to go one way or the other. You have to either go Temperance Fool Temperance, or you have to go Justice Fool and get the Justice in your hand. But it's weird. I feel like going halfway, going halvesies is maybe not the way to do it.
I agree. I want to slap a red seal glass together as soon as possible so I have my death cryptid target for the rest of the game.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
even if we don't use it here, I mean, that was a whole thing in the first game. Haelian used his red seal glass right away, lost it, and then he fell way behind because Roffle started to gain some. Why can't he have his cake and eat it too? Ass shaker. Like, as we've been saying, I've been looking at a lot of back ends this week on the overlay mod.
Yeah, super respectable score put up by Roffle here. Interesting that I haven't even been paying that much attention. Roffle's been going for the flush levels here with the tribe. Time. Very wonky play here, and it's a lot of points.
I think
it's a lot of points.
Maybe your thought process, if your Roffle is, okay, I got a photo chat, maybe they didn't, and I can win in 4 lives. Like, this puts me far enough ahead.
Well, I do like leveling up the flush, because you got to understand, it's not a long-term play. It's a kill them now, get the life as soon as possible, buy myself time to get into this flush 5 position. So the flush level is just allowing Roffle to have enough base molt that this photo chat actually does something. Because that was the Achilles heel last PvP, is Roffle just did not have base molt. Like, I don't care if, like, 2 times 8 is 16. That's, like, not very big number. And so, like, the flush level just solved those problems for Roffle. How long do you think this hologram's gonna last? Just curious. If you had to guess.
Hopefully, if I had to guess, way too long would be my answer.
You know what? I think that Haelian is gonna cook. All right, they're gonna sell out of. I'm trying to figure out the order that they're gonna sell their jokers here. They're gonna sell out of the Astronomer, and then they're gonna sell out of Golden Joker, and then they're gonna sell out of Hologram. Okay, this is a big purple seal for Haelian here. Yep. You know,
I would argue it's a normal sized purple seal, but it is a purple seal, which is always a big deal in the game.
Oh, absolutely. You know, normal size but big in heart. Okay, that purple seal is going to put in some work. You know, I love playing with purple seals in standard rule set for like ranked multiplayer. In vanilla, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that in like the early days of the multiplayer community, people were saying Vagabond is such a bad card. I'm sorry, look, obligatory Vagabond rant. Vagabond's goated. I will not hear any other opinion. Vagabond is literally goated, especially when he can literally give you like 4 copies of Red Seal Glass in the span of one ante, okay? Like, if you don't like the guy, give him a chance, okay? But like in vanilla, especially since Justice exists and deck fixing is often what determines the victory, Vagabond and purple seals, like that was the main purpose of this whole rant, is just talking about purple seals. Anything that generates tarot cards at all is going to be phenomenal. Also, can we talk about how every single standard pack that Haelian has opened so far has had some sort of yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Hologram isn't that bad if you would have promised me the first 6 standard packs have purple seals and then a red seal. Who's the strawman who doesn't believe in Vagabond?
This was like a while ago, okay? This was when the multiplayer community was first.
Wow, okay? Vagabond's making up haters.
No.
Ghosts.
Bro. This was like, you don't understand. I was farming people. I was like number 2 on the leaderboard at that time because nobody would. But like the second I got Vagabond, my opponent would be like, "Nah, I hate that Vagabond card. I didn't pick him up." I'd be like, "Well, no wonder I cooked your ass, bro." Like, look, nowadays, now that like you know. The good word has been spread. I don't gotta deal with it anymore. But you know, I gotta relive the good old days of when I had haters. You know what I mean?
Sure. Fair enough.
I gotta pull out the back in my day.
Oh, Haelian went for that full house, and it was not enough with the singular types do.
Yeah. See, this is why maybe having some base mult is pretty nice actually. Yeah, Haelian's gonna have a really hard time getting out of here without risking their glass card.
I'm trying to think what I would even do.
I mean,
flushes?
The flush does seem pretty solid. You have the Magician card. You have Hack. Seems like a possibility that could get you out of here alive. Especially if you can find a club face card. That would be ideal. Oh, bang! Okay, plus 20. We're good.
And of course it breaks. Always punished.
You know, but we didn't care about that guy anyway. We didn't care about that glass card, okay? That glass card didn't matter. It's just the one on the red seal that we don't have yet. Okay. Okay. Now we're seeing Haelian not find the cards they want in these standard packs and maybe bloating their deck up a little bit too much here.
All right, so tied at 3 lives for each player. Game 1 went to Roffle, as Chad is just weighing in. The overlay, it let us down once more. We had a good run of like a week and a half with no issues. But it was struggling a little bit.
Yeah, looking at this PvP, I can't help but feel this is Roffle favored. We just don't have the Exmal on trigger.
Roffle just could not find the flush. Very frustrating. I'm a little curious what Haelian's doing here. I definitely would be deathing the red seal and then using my purple seals, but only one more discard. Maybe wants to get full value. Okay, you know what? Credit to Haelian. I was wrong. Yeah.
It's a min-maxing goat. All right, don't get it twisted.
And if he gets a sun or a star, I was going to say they could play a flush house, but unfortunate.
Yeah, that's maybe not ideal here. Roffle's going to play that 160,000 hand.
Maybe if we get every single lucky hit.
Well, I mean, look at
because I mean we have the ×3 on the
the full house level doesn't even look that bad from Haelian.
No, it's not. He's on level 3. He's on a good spot.
So good amount of chips. I mean, there's definitely a world where this happens. Using the strength on the queens to create more kings. I don't know if I like that very much. I definitely would have preferred to strength some 2s, get my 5 of a kind as quick as possible. Oof, that hurts so much.
Only 2. Well, Haelian got 2 + 20 mults. If I wonder if a third would have been enough going into that photograph.
I mean, it's a slim margin. Wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
So Haelian's going to be down 3 lives to 2. Roffle in the lead. Roffle still has the Astronomer, the Tribe, the Chad, the Hack. A lot of different things going on there. Vagabond left, get me in the stream. Edsy, feel free to join. We're in the Discord, Etsy. Etsy, I already added you. Join the thing and call. The Fibonacci is going to help give even more base mult to the point where it sounds crazy. But we are providing so much base mult that we are creeping up on Roffle's number even with the photo chat.
Well, I just got back and I come back to Eternal Fibonacci.
Oh, it's Eternal. I didn't see the little purple. Ooh, that's not ideal.
Eternal Fibonacci. Oof. Yeah. And the reason this Eternal Fibonacci just is not it in this situation is because if you think about what it's actually doing, you might think, oh, I have red seal 3s. I'm getting so much molt from this fib. Well, the problem is your 3s are already holographic. You already have a Fibonacci, like, built into your cards. Yep. So this fib is really only like a much worse than a 2x. It's honestly not even a 2x. Like,
no, it's not
a lot
2x.
of the time.
And we have a DNA. Well, if Haelian finds this DNA, they just need to find a glass for that 3. And then I think things will really snowball in their favor, obviously. Even with the Eternal Fib.
There's the DNA!
Yep.
And we have hologram too. Wait. Wait, is it potentially the greatest hologram you've ever seen in your life?
I mean, the thing is, you're still going to get rid of hologram relatively quickly, I feel.
Yeah, especially since we took the Eternal Fib. It's just such a rough take. Really unfortunate. But man, I'm not gonna lie, you deciding to glass that Red Seal 3 is looking better and better the farther this game goes.
You gotta glass your Red Seals right away.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Better safe than pregnant, you know? Or better something. What does Dr. Spectre say, Chad?
I don't know, but I want to say the big thing here, Roffle would be having absolutely no problems completely winning this game if they just took any red seal. Like, I promise, you can't skip red seals in multiplayer Balatro. Roffle needs to find one to copy ASAP, and Cryptid could have been on
the purple
glass,
seals.
Purple seal is okay.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, it's still pretty good. But still no red seal.
No. Would you argue he could have sealed the game?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And yeah, that's just another ante that Roffle will just have to go without red seals. Haelian completely flooding the deck with them, but they're just not being maximally used. We don't have this glass. But the second we do...
To be
Ruffle's
fair,
gonna
the one nice thing about Haelian's setup right now is the luckies mean we're getting farther in the lucky queue, which means we're getting more of the $20 that can be promised in this game. More money means we can find something to really put it over the top, such as, again, an idol, an ancient. Well, idol right now with a 61 card deck, maybe not ideal, but that could have been glass.
It's the greatest.
No, we're grabbing a wild too. I guess there we go.
Justice! Oh my god, Justice! Oh no, it's okay. I just realized something, Zeno. I just realized something. This is a big deal, actually.
Yeah, because he can put it on right away and then DNA.
Well, I'm not talking about the Justice anymore. I'm talking about Roffle's in even more trouble than I thought he was, and that's the hack that's in this game.
Oh yeah.
What this hack says is that not only does Roffle need to find a red seal, it has to be hackable.
I mean, we could always still find a sock.
I suppose, but then you have to find a sock. Like,
Haelian didn't buy Blink. That is a note from chat that could also could have been really nice with that Turtle Fibonacci that had the extra spot. We get a little hermit here.
But this
yeah, both these competitors are hacking. Hacking actually not against the rules in Major League Balatro.
Dude, look at all those reds.
Did Roffle mess up the order of something? He just looked displeased with himself. Man, these decks are huge. Yeah, both of our players, rather large deck players. You'll just tend to notice, yeah.
It's not look. A lot of people will preach it's all about how small you can get your deck. That's just not true. It's about quality. It's about quality of deck. Okay, if you have a high frequency of the cards you want to draw, that's what matters.
That's true. If you have a 150 card deck, if 90 cards are the cards you want, it might as well be a small deck.
Exactly. So, I mean, that's why we rip cryptids. Oh no, if I cryptid this red seal glass card, I'll have a 2-card bigger deck. I can't have that.
Okay, we get your point.
Glass breaking, they're bad. That's really bad.
Well, we still have one. And
Yeah,
surely Haelian in the 64 cards will draw that single. Well, Tribulate could save Roffle. we could also just rip a Trib.
It's always Trib. As someone who plays multiplayer an insane amount, it's not a 1 in 4. I promise it's not a 1 in 4. This is like a 1 in 2 for Trib.
Oh, not ideal for Roffle.
Okay. What is
very
what is
ideal for Haelian? Because if we can get some deaths up there, sell. Well, honestly,
photo, right?
Am I crazy with the 64 card deck that you could sell DNA? Because it's gonna be so hard to find the damn cards.
I mean, you know what? Maybe you. Well, here's the thing, but like Haelian's not gonna do that because DNA hologram. Let's be so for real. That's never happening.
Yeah, I mean, I also could just sell the hologram. He didn't take it.
What? We didn't take that?
Is Haelian's logic, if it's Tribulate, I just lose. If it's Ricky, it's not that important. If it's Kanyo, it's not that important. And the only good hit is per KO, which, funny enough, it is a good hit.
But this photo is useless. This photograph does nothing for our... What? Are we expecting to run into Paradolia? Is that our plan? Oh my god.
Well, to be fair to Haelian, they are on vacation. They're in the Bahamas right now. May not be thinking straight. You know, they do have some good pina coladas out there.
True.
It can't be Kanyo. No, you can get Kanyo in multiplayer.
Yeah, you can get Kanyo.
You just can't get Chico.
Yeah, Chico.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. You gotta click. I understand Haelian's dedicated to this full house shenanigans, if you will, but I'm with you. That photo's just not going to do anything. We're so clearly not going to be playing the photo game at this point.
It's a 2x. Also, I really like Haelian deciding to fool for Emperor here. I'm not going to lie. Normally, I'm not a fool for Emperor type of guy. But here it makes sense, because all you want is one Justice card. All you want is one Justice card that you can immediately DNA. So, big fan of that plan.
And the thing is, again, if the photo turned into Tribulate, what does it matter? Okay, it's a ×2. Like, if it turned into Ricky, okay, and an Anti, it's a ×2. That's all you're getting from the photo. Basically, what I'm saying here is like every well. Roffle's looking good all of a sudden if they roll into that, which they will, because they're currently per-KOing Temperances. I didn't even go into the fact that that is what Roffle has been per-KOing for the money, while they probably look for a death or a glass.
Okay, here's more glass getting printed for Haelian, though.
Well...
Oh, it's broken, but it doesn't matter. We had the death. Oh, we aren't playing this. Okay, thank God. Thank God.
No.
I can't believe I'm saying this. This next PvP is still Haelian favorite.
Yeah.
And that's going to leave Roffle at 1 life. 1 life.
They only need 1 life. It is eternal for Roffle. Not that you even think about that one.
Yeah, but even with the sock, you still need the red seal. Where's the red seal, Roffle?
No, I don't think he does.
He absolutely does. Let's think. Currently, the red seals are an additional 32x molt. This photo, Chad, needs to be 32x molt. How much is it? It's like 1,
2, 3, 4.
Also, Roffle needs to get the
8, 16.
So much glass. You know what? I realize with the per-KO you can actually get enough glass. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think it's going to be very quick for Roffle. And then we have to remember, Haelian's down a Joker spot. We got Fibapucci over here. Like, not just taking up nothing.
But we have this photograph that we can sell, okay? If we run into some sort of...
That's true.
We do have slots. We had the DNA and the photograph are both very disposable. So I don't know. Haelian really trying to find this glass card.
Sorry.
Here.
1 second. This Francisc person is so fucking desperate for attention in our chat. So here's your attention. Congratulations. There you go.
Bro, I don't even have the Zeno stream open because
there's your goddamn attention. Congratulations, you got the streamer say your name. Don't come back to my stream.
Damn. No glass in this hand for Haelian. Could not find a single glass card. I think that was definitely incorrect to play that hand though. Like.
I completely agree.
What are we? We're not even full discarding. We're trying to go for the full house with the photo. We're trying to go with.
It almost feels like, I mean, that is what's happening. You are right, Vagabond. But I was gonna say, it almost feels like the way this is being played is like Haelian's the one with per-KO and is like, oh, I'm happy to have more time on the clock to just get things going. When actually, it really is the reverse. Like, Haelian should be doing everything possible to win now.
They didn't find the glass.
No, 25 cards remain in that deck, by the way.
I believe they had 2 copies of glass in the deck, so it was likely that they found it, but still not, like, guaranteed by any stretch of the imagination. Yep. 776k, is that enough? I don't think it's enough. Oh, definitely not. Oh.
It does feel in a way, though. Vagabond is Team Haelian. I'm Team Roffle right now in terms of the setup, so... Let's I'm gonna put together a prediction, and you guys choose a team for these final few moments of the game.
Like, I know who I'd predict. I'm not gonna say it out loud though. You guys can guess. But you know, look, if Roffle just never finds justice ever, you know, and we've stopped perKOing temperances, so the likelihood. Okay, hear me out, Zeno. In this situation, I'm not perKOing death. I'm keeping on perKOing temperance.
I don't agree because we just need one justice.
And we find that justice as quick as possible by copying temperance. And then the second we find it, we don't actually need we can just copy the justice because we have so many copies of face cards.
I guess Roffle's also setting themselves up, especially with 2 lives. Like, I'm with you if I went down to my final life. But because we have 2 lives, Roffle is better setting themselves up for Bloodstone, for Idol with this play. I get what you...
This is another blind that Haelian just cannot find this glass, man. I will say at least Haelian has stopped duplicating random cards. You know, even though they have the hologram, they recognized its bait. We can't just keep...
Especially at this point, the difference between ×4 and ×5 is only 20%, and it gets lower. Again, once you're working with these large numbers, it's about percent change in your actions. And adding a card to the deck is just not worth that small percent change in your score.
Hey, this flush 5 level is a pretty good percentage change increase, though. Going from level 1 to level 2 is a pretty significant deal. Here's Duo. Haelian might sell Photo here because they recognize that it's just a 2x. It's time for it to go.
Oh, hello, Idol. Huh. It now seems like a rather good play to be copying death.
Yeah, for sure. Also,
oh, it's on 3 of hearts.
I would like to point out that Haelian is now in a much better spot than Roffle if we get an idol hit.
If we get an idol hit.
Which, you know, idol always hits, so... You know.
Yes, I know that better than anybody.
As you would...
It literally can't miss. It's impossible.
It never misses. It never misses.
Does Roffle have Blink? I believe Roffle took it.
3 of hearts on idol is just such a brutal thing because it's all our 3s are diamonds. And we don't have Sun card. King of diamonds for Roffle, not going to take that one despite it being a sock target. That's what Roffle really needs here. They need the idol to hit any face card.
He only has... I don't think he has that many kings remaining.
Yeah, but we have so many deaths. That's the thing. Like, we literally only need 1 copy of the card and we need to draw it mid-blind. Because once we do that, we can just death it and get a flush 5 of the idol card. This perKO going to put in massive amounts of work for Roffle. I've been skipping it. If Haelian wins down a perKO, this would be absolutely insane.
Let's see what the idol hits. 10 of spades.
Oh, that's
Can we get a Roblox oof? Oh.
Brainstorm!
That's gonna favor one of our competitors. Well, depending on what the idol hits.
Alright. What do you do in this situation? Brainstorm.
7 of spades.
Looking really nice. Do you sell DNA? Do you sell hologram? Do you
I sell hologram. Whoa, I'm on 1 life. I guess I gotta sell TNA.
No.
Sell an idol.
No, that's the wrong option.
No. I mean, we're heading into the PvP. It's doing nothing. You can't lose this. I don't mind it.
I think you sell hologram. And my reasoning is this: you can DNA brainstorm the idol target. You can get multiple copies.
There's 1 10 of spades in the deck, and there's 62 cards. There's no way. And it's like not being re-triggered at all.
There's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. Well, each copy is 4x more. I
like this play more because
right.
the glass. Yeah, because glass. We have to remember
Yes,
vanilla.
you're right, but you still can't be selling idle. I don't agree because like when you sell idle, you're just admitting that in the next PvP it's GG. Though I do want to point out one very important piece of information: Roffle has yet to hit a single Justice card. Not a one.
That is incredible. I don't know how that's even possible.
Yeah, not a single one, and that means that idle is literally the exact same as Justice. Also, wait, even bigger piece of information. Somehow Ruffle didn't find the brainstorm. How am I just now realizing that?
Yeah, wait, chat need to see.
Wait,
Chat's all talking about the Justice, but what?
But there's no brainstorm. Wait.
Did Haelian really have that much more money from the lucky hits? I don't feel like it.
Well, maybe so, but like that's such a big deal.
He didn't roll down,
okay.
Yeah.
He must not. Yeah, he has $65 still in this PvP. But man, that brainstorm would have been so massive for Roffle. What do you?
Because it would have made it would have had
right?
it would have made idle better than the glass because you copy twice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I realized this because I was thinking about wait a second, this brainstorm is going to make Roffle's idle better, and then I realized hold on, he doesn't have brainstorm. What happened? And yeah, I mean, when you have DNA brainstorm, 437,000, that's a cakewalk for Haelian. Honestly, you only need one glass card in this hand.
Wait, Haelian, why are you selling the sun card? You could sun the 3s. Oh, I guess it doesn't.
I mean, it really doesn't.
Wait,
matter
yeah. What am I saying? It doesn't matter. I guess you're right.
You know,
I'm so dumb. I forgot they sold idle for a second.
They're
that was our whole
conversation. Level, by the way, they're doing this for the Flush 5 level. This is kind of funny. Oh wait, what? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's smarter.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, you can play the other blue seal at this point if you're not gonna get the level you want. Like just play one glass is the line I would take.
I mean, I think Haelian's unsure of how much they're scoring. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, guys, it's really not that difficult to figure out how much you're scoring. All you gotta do is remember what you scored last PvP with the hand that you played. And Haelian, if they remembered correctly, would know that they scored about 500k with no glass. So they should be fine with just one. But, yeah, 1 life to 1 life. It all comes down to this. It all comes down to, can Roffle find the Justice? And after they find the Justice, can they successfully hit idle? That's what matters here. Because if they can successfully do that, they will have 2 effects on each trigger, the idle and the glass, which will result in significantly more ×2s, exponentially more than Haelian. My god, wait. You know what would be an insane play from Roffle right here? I think they're doing this on purpose. Are they trying to get negative copies of Hangman and Sun and all kinds of tarot cards to block for Justice?
I think Roffle's just taking it in, thinking it probably wasn't going to hit, and if it did, it wasn't the worst. But I see what you're saying. Like, I somewhat agree. I would not mind blocking 4 or 5 tarots right now.
Well, because we have 4 death, right?
Yeah.
That 4 death means that we have a 4-5 in the final PvP. That's all that matters.
But I think you're falling a little bit into the commentator curse. So if I'm in Roffle's shoes, I 100% expect that Haelian just got an idle hit. So I'm thinking, okay, I just got to use my deaths. I get, like, the difference in our score right now is simply I didn't hit idle and they did. I think Roffle has no idea that it's such, it's much more complicated than that. It's the red seal, it's the glass making the difference, etc. Brainstorm.
Sure. Yeah, I mean brainstorm. Yeah, I mean there's
because
so
also Haelian didn't go like full strength. It wasn't 5 glass. That was 3. And I think that roughly that billion is about where Roffle would be expecting the score, right? A little bit more even. Yep.
And here's 2 more copies. Bro, I can't believe it. This this hologram is actually going to be a very significant amount of scoring for Haelian. About 3 glass triggers. If we get, I estimate this hologram ends up at about 8x molt. 3 glass triggers is kind of a lot of glass triggers.
Roffle almost lost.
Oh my god!
But he got the idle hit.
Okay, there's the idle hit. Now the question is, do you just go with this idle hit now? Do you try to find the justice? Emperor here for justice.
I'm telling you, I don't think Roffle thinks they need the justice just based off of what Haelian scored. And to be fair, Haelian does have 66 cards in the deck. So there's a high chance that Haelian doesn't get their draw and Roffle does win off of this.
For again, any one of these could be justice, and it will immediately win the game. Man, I do not like using that wheel, but you kind of have to for the culture. That wheel that showed up, that could have been the justice we're waiting for. Oh my gosh, and we're not going to find it.
Well, we still have
last card in the pack. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Eternal Chad. I don't. Wait.
You can get rid of DNA here. You can get rid of the DNA here for the Eternal Chad.
You can't, because I think you rather DNA a glass red seal to have that extra copy.
Well, but I think we have enough for the Flush 5. I don't know.
I don't.
Alien's
But
deck is
you can't. You're not gonna find it. I don't think.
Well, no, I think we have like 8 or 9 in the deck.
Maybe I'm. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I thought there's only like 5 or 6.
No, we've been brainstorm DNAing over here. Yeah.
And I guess I mean, so keeping DNA is +1 extra copy in hand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Doc says there's like 11. I totally miscounted. I thought more broke.
There's so many. There's so many.
And the thing is, if you don't use DNA, you can full discard, so you see 4 more cards deeper in your deck. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it is the last PvP. You got to go for the Gus. Let's go listen in, Vagabond. But we can't talk.
Yep.
Did, which is I very confidently threw my final hand with 1 life left and just eked by 18k. And I was like, I didn't even consider the possibility that I was going to be short. So
yes, it does, Stan.
A big hand, dude.
Yeah, exact, Doc.
I need this Roffle.
I'm sorry, I can't allow that.
Oh, he got the full 5. He got the full 5.
This is the Roffle villain arc.
Look, after the overlay woes, I get.
I mean, if you read my YouTube comments, it's always been.
Is Roffle? The thing is, Roffle wants to get acrobat value, right?
Stop scoring, dude. All right, I'm giving you my best. I'm gonna guess she's not enough.
I think it is enough, right?
It's going on for a long time.
It is. It's taking a little while. I feel like we have very different things if I were to guess.
I would guess the same. Oh, I think you got me.
No way.
Yeah, I don't
no
know that I
take
saw.
my socks off. No way. I will take these socks right off.
Yeah, I don't think I saw a single piece of glass other than like anti-1, and I've been looking.
You wouldn't lie to me, right?
What? No, I wouldn't.
Right?
I think I'm almost 100% sure you've got me here.
Yeah, Roffle's gonna score 1.8 billion.
You kept the idol.
Yeah, I got the idol. But and it hit. But I don't have any glass. So I think you got me here.
Oh my god.
Brainstorm?
That was not looking like I made any of the right decisions the entire time.
Hold on. There's a brainstorm. Where did you find the glass? I'm losing my mind. I was digging for justice for so many antes, and with that Perkio.
I honestly don't remember. Oh, you had Perkio for a while?
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't take the soul.
Oh, maybe that's where the glass was. I also didn't have any red seals.
Roffle,
I think I found a red seal 3 in a pack early on. Yeah, it was hollow, lucky, red seal, and then I eventually got a glass, and I kept that DNA until the last second, basically.
Some quick notes on divergence. So it was interesting. Haelian didn't take the soul. Haelian took early hologram, which meant Haelian opened up every single standard pack, and I swear every standard pack had a purple seal, and I think that's how he got the glass that you didn't, Roffle. And then before last PvP, you need to roll 1 or 2 more times to find the brainstorm.
Not a lot of luck. I don't need that happening.
No, I took it all. I inhaled every inch of your luck there. Ugh.
Okay, Jesus.
Edsy, go ahead and pop in here.
It, man.
Go Edsy, my goat.
I can't believe it, man.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Edsy. Can you hear us? I guess.
Yes.
Oh, you
Okay,
can.
okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just teasing us a little bit, you know.
All right, Edsy, as a fellow Major League Balatro player, what's your take on Zodiac deck? How does it shape the way you approach the game differently?
I know a lot of people. Well, Zodiac is really interesting because you can deck fix. There's a lot of you can make your deck as you will it because of how many tarot cards you're seeing, and I think they're starting with Overstock Plus, so maybe a potential to see 4 different items in the shop instead of 3. But I'm not sure I personally like it for the reason that like maybe it makes deck fixing a little too easy, where like if you're trying to get your deck. Like, if you're trying to take, get one up over your opponent, maybe that, like, the crazy amount of tarot cards that they're seeing just from the shop, like, allows them to, you know, not maybe the skill expression isn't there. Oh, Roffle just missed a flush that he was going for.
Guys, I have some very important information. Roffle took trading card over Riffraff.
I see Haelian.
And Haelian is facing the same decision right now.
And
Roffle has now just lost a life to the big blind.
It's one of those, I didn't think about it, but...
Oh my. There's a lot of stuff going on here.
There's a lot of stuff going on here. The trading card maybe is a little less important on Zodiac deck, though I still think I make Roffle's decision. That Riffraff has been very kind to Haelian, and now Haelian will be able to afford the Sock and Buskin. There was obviously a tiny chance of that not happening. Yes, Roffle lost a life. I'm just trying to keep everything up to date. Another note. I see what you're saying, Edsy. I think one thing when I'm playing Zodiac that my game changes is I start valuing the money generators higher and the tarot generator slightly lower. I don't think it flips. I still think I take tarot over money generation, but they're a lot closer because I'm going to get those tarots from the shop. Huge note here. Both of these players are going to have Overstock Plus, which is, I mean, we're going to see a lot of cards. So again, further maybe declining how important tarot generation might be, or stuff like trading card.
That's true.
Also, 8-ball.
It's actually incredibly funny that they both got Sock and Buskin plus Overstock Plus, even though Roffle had to die to get that money, and Haelian got Econ from his 2 jokers from Riffraff.
Hey, I'm a little surprised that Haelian sold the to-do list. Not completely shocked. All right, well, Red Seal Queen, we got our photo, we got our sock. I mean, Roffle's in a good spot. It's just down a life.
Am I crazy for onking
Blood Buddy?
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking actually open the Spectral first before you buy the photograph.
Vagabond, you talked all this smack about needing the red seals, and now you're going to take an extra sock over the red seal? No, give me the red seal, because
This sock is the red seal, though. That's your other red seal.
But no, but the red seal is a free Joker spot. Like, the red seal is a sock, but on my card.
Yeah, but it's much harder to get but it's much harder to get 2 copies of a sock than it is to get a red seal.
I think I
not
might agree with Vagabond actually.
No, because I mean, how are you gonna get a red seal? Like, you have to have a spectral pack, or you have to get lucky with the standard pack. There's so many things that re-trigger in this game. There's dust. There's seltzer. There's, I mean, even Chad's like
a good
almost a
argument
sock
as well.
I mean, I'm pretty firmly on the onk the sock angle for Roffle here, but like, I understand what you're saying. I just, I just feel like having like that sock is a 32x mold, bro. Like it's
also because you gotta put the red seal on a queen. I think if I didn't get any face cards, I'm more. I could get behind what you're saying, Vagabond, but because I got a queen, which we're also seeing Haelian do the same thing.
Yeah.
I think I'd go with the red seal.
Oh, he actually didn't lead with the red seal. It's gonna cost him to score, but it's only 800, so
yeah,
no problem.
Maybe I mean, is it possible that Haelian was even hoping that didn't win to get more business card value? Oh my God, he's gonna get a justice. Well, Roffle's gonna justice it in the game, yeah, in the round.
Get the glass here. Now, will they risk this red seal glass to win this PvP? I think Roffle will definitely, because he's already down on life. But Haelian could possibly greed.
It's a 1 in 4 to lose the game.
That's true.
Ooh, Jimbo Joker. So that's my whole thing here is like, normally, despite losing the life, I'd really like Roffle's setup with the trading card still.
Yeah.
But because it's Zodiac deck, it's just like the money that Haelian makes is just going to generate so many deaths, Hangman, and Fool that they're probably going to get similar-esque. Maybe not similar, but it's less of an advantage.
Yeah.
But I also want to make a comment. I feel like when I play ranked, I freaking lose in early life every single time. Like, because I'm so over the top on min-maxing. And it works out a lot, so it's not the end of the world to be down a life. Obviously, you would not prefer that.
Zeno, I can't lie. Look, I see where you're coming from with the red seal play instead of onk the sock. I understand that play. I do not understand the trading code over riffraff. And here's
I think I would go
why.
riffraff as well.
Here's why, Zeno, because we're saying that one hangman every ante is good enough over
and
the
$3.
$6.
It's $9.
Yeah.
It's $9 and 1.5 hangmen every ante.
I would pay $20 for a Chad, bro. I would pay, and also,
but it's not guaranteed.
Oh, well, yeah, the Chad isn't guaranteed, but like surely you're gonna hit faceless, business card, rebate, photo. One of those is on the way.
I think maybe with the Overstock Plus, especially, Roffle's thinking I'm gonna see so many jokers. I don't need the riffraff to generate them for me, and we're on white stake, so I don't need. There's no plus.
Interestingly, Roffle did not glass the red seal queen. He chose to not risk it at all. Just played the red seal queen with the flush, followed with another flush.
You know me. I would just complain about not doing it early. I like that play because it's so vital to trying to win this life back, and you don't want to risk it. And you have the justice up there, so you can just do it later. It's not blocking to death or anything.
So it's up to Haelian to decide if he wants
to risk it. I mean, he already did it once, and it cost him. No flush house PvP 1 on Zodiac. Bean, they actually, I don't think, saw suit changers the entire time.
Yeah, I think so. That's correct.
We are tied 1-1. This is game 3 of the match. Oh, is he gonna do it?
Is he gonna do it?
He's hitting us with the uwu face. Oh my! Well, I think he notices Roffle's on 3 lives, and that does sway my decision to attempt it.
Oh, Haelian sold a world.
Oh, he did sell a world? Oh, okay, well. Big money, no whammies.
Take that life. Do it.
To quote the
It never
doc.
breaks.
What? He puts it. He's putting it. That's still enough points, right?
It's gotta be better, in my opinion. I mean, you're losing out on 1 times 2.
You're
on the
missing out
photo.
on
But the
6. No, 12 molt.
Just one. There's no Chad here. But like.
Oh,
if
you got the
this,
plus 20.
Bang. That's worth every time.
Oh my.
1 plus 20
got
is so
away
much
with it.
X molt there.
Haelian overly relieved from dodging that 1 in 4.
Overly relieved is one way to put it.
I mean, sending.
Oh,
Roffle
trading
down.
card.
Sending
not move
Roffle
the
down to
queen
2
while he's drinking.
lives. Big deal.
Trading card is back, but will he take it? He's still farming riffraff.
Nah, I take it. Yep. Wow, so best of both worlds. I mean, Haelian really Hannah Montaning this game, if you will.
You know, like, okay, this is my hot take.
Oh,
Alright,
the death!
Oh my god.
Oh baby, oh baby.
Okay. Okay, look, I'm gonna float this take and you guys do what you
Okay.
will with it. Trading card is incredibly overrated in multiplayer.
Doctor,
Hmm.
In multiplayer.
send him to the Shadow Realm.
specifically.
I don't know
Okay.
why Haelian sold the
Okay,
riffraff.
and here's my reason.
Yeah, just keep it.
Okay, because you might say, oh, you can use it 3 times a blind. You can use it 3 times an ante. I disagree. If you're playing correctly, in my opinion, you should only be using it 2 times, because in the PvP you often really need to find your best hand. And that's going to be a flush house with like a suit changer, and you need to find
this
some
is
very
huge.
specific cards. So
Wow. Yeah,
So-
I don't understand why. Sorry, not to cut you off, Vagabond, but I don't
Yeah, no
understand why Roffle didn't find the red seal. He has
Trading
less
card.
cards.
trading card, the trading card messed with it. It's not, that's not how it works. It gets shuffled.
That's
randomly
really
every single
annoying.
time. Because he has less cards in the deck, it's a random order. So actually,
Wait.
Roffle Giga punished for fixing their deck. Also, we're just risking the red seal glass like this.
He loves to risk it.
He's the
he has a
goat.
copy
He's
this
the
time.
goat.
It's not
Yeah.
even risking it though, because it's seeded, right? So I take that as, okay, we just wasted a score that we get for free with it. You know what I mean? Like that's really bad. Because
Yeah,
now
but I
it's
heard that in this seed the glass never breaks. So like,
Oh,
there's no point in,
okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah.
mean, if that's
Never
the case,
punished
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, we actually have infinite times we can do that.
Well,
actually.
you know what, Vagabond? We'll have to play a best of 11 to see which one of us is right. We'll play it on like we'll find a bunch of
he
seeds.
does.
Give me riffraff at the start of the game and
Okay.
you trading card at the start of the game. I will beat you every time.
Okay, let's do it.
And Haelian does not have Fool for Death because he used the Judgment.
Yes.
That's actually pretty big.
The fool came before the judgment for Roffle. Haelian saw him in reverse order, I do believe, due to pack difference.
No, Haelian. It was the Judgment was in the shop. I think Haelian just used the Judgment outright and then opened the pack.
Yeah, exactly. And then, but Roffle did the opposite. He opened the pack
Yeah,
and then
yes,
used
yeah,
the judgment after. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Roffle's attempting to find his red seal. He did it.
All right,
There's
there we
Chad.
go.
It's a little difficult to. Oh my god, I don't think that's enough on level 2.
I mean, you have Lusty
No base
Joker.
card.
If I'm Roffle here, man, it's just really unfortunate that there's no easy way to discard these glass queens.
You would
I'm
have to
just
do
really
it with
looking-
the. I think I could do it with the Ace Queen 5, and then I hope I'm getting my King or Jack of Hearts.
Yeah, because worst case scenario, you have.
You
to play
don't,
it
and you
with
could just
your
play
glass
it,
anyway.
yeah, because that's still
Yeah.
5 hearts. So I definitely
but
think
I-
you do
I
that
agree.
play first.
I'm not sure if this wins. I mean, with 15 base molt on a flush, it's normally like.
Yeah, I actually don't
We
think
could
it
do.
wins either.
We could do
Level
the
2
math,
flush.
right?
Level
Yeah.
2 flush, I don't
Oh.
think gets there.
Or you just play it and get out.
Oh,
Well,
looks
we
like
know
he's gonna
this
shoot
isn't
you
gonna
out.
break, so.
I mean, yeah, this is because the glass never breaks on this seed.
Yeah.
Roffle,
Oh my god.
overly relieved, just delay.
Yes, exactly. finding the chat, the family, and what we've learned, chat. Remember, say it with me. There's always room for family.
Oh.
Okay,
Times
here's
Not thinkable
Onk.
in this position.
You can't Onk with photo chat, unfortunately, but
Here's the family.
I mean, you could onk the sock at this point. I don't think it's that crazy of a play.
Doesn't believe in family. Has not watched any of the Fast and Furiouses because he has taste in movies.
He didn't take it.
he really likes this trading card. What can we say?
Haelian is
I
thinking
would
about
the
it.
lusty Joker. It's not even the trading card that I'm surprised about.
Well, if we get rid of this lusty Joker, we're
Haelian
basically
decides he
admitting that
doesn't
we
want
can
it
never
either.
win The PvP, the
What?
base blind. I guess with photo
Yeah,
chat,
that's a
probably
good bit more
Fur
money.
is
Gold
if
plus
you're
more.
in chat, you have been absolutely proven correct, I guess. Because apparently it's just me who thinks that's a crazy play to not take family in these types of moments.
Look, Zeno, like, family is another one of those jokers that
It's
I just
times
feel like is
4.
super overrated. I don't know. It's times 4, but like that's 2 glass triggers.
But if we're the
It's
same,
times
we're
4,
playing
but
the same
I think in
seed. It's
Roffles-
often like the minor little things that make the difference because we have
think-
the same things.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
Ruffles
minor
Lusty
things
Joker
like
isn't that good in my opinion. So
the minor
think it's
things
okay
like
for
me being ahead in the shop because I have an econ joker instead of the family. Like those minor things.
well, yeah, but Ruffle doesn't have that econ Joker.
Yeah. Roffle should also. Is he looking for a flush house?
I'm not sure. It's very interesting how Ruffle wants to go about this. Does he want to risk all his glass? What is
Also,
Haelian
the
gonna
lusty
do?
doesn't work with photo chat. I think that's my other kind of doesn't break. Well, I think that also just made the decision very easy for Haelian. Though Haelian has less base mult. So actually Haelian's not gonna but he's got the chariot.
He's got this, the steel
Yeah, the
card. He
chariot's
found
gonna
that in
make up the
shop.
difference.
Yeah, the roll.
This is
Will it?
best of
I
3.
don't think there's enough base mult. I don't know. I mean, glass does kind of go crazy though. Oh, glass goes crazy. What am I talking about? I don't.
Oh my gosh! Look at that money.
300K.
Holy! Haelian
Oh
made
my
$40, but did
40
not
bucks is 40
find
bucks.
the win.
Oh wait, I
Someone
forgot to put
asking
your
me,
little
how
image.
does lusty not work with photo chat? So the problem is you want your base mult before your times 2 mult, and getting 3 base mult before your times mult is just really not going to do very much for you.
I'm sitting next to you. Let me scoot on in right here,
Yeah,
Vagabond.
you guys are gonna
My little
snuggle.
chomp avatar. Alright.
Wait, how do you rotate? Is it like
Definitely
alt?
a very, very close seed. There's slight differences. We'll have to see if it makes a difference in the long game. Right now, 3 lives to 2. Roffle only down a life because he lost it to the big blinds.
Mhm.
So,
I mean, there's a reason they
Normally
call
they'd
it big
be-
blind and not small blind, right?
I guess yes, that's true because it's bigger.
I really thought the
Breaking
chariot was gonna
news.
do it, but I was wrong.
Big blinds bigger than small blind. Breaking news.
Alright, Roffle building more hearts. Haelian also picking up more taros.
No
Haelian with a
chariot. That's
huge money
really
advantage.
surprising from Roffle. I definitely would have picked up a chariot. Like, that is not a bad card to take into the round if you seriously don't find anything.
Yeah.
And it
think I can
costs
agree.
a couple bucks. Haelian
No
did
one
win.
wants
We
to
were tied
double?
1-1. Let's look at the deck size difference. 44 to 38. Trading card stands keep winning.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It's
like, I
possible.
never said trading card was bad. I just said
said Riff
I
Raff's
just
better.
think It's over. It is. It is better. It is better. It 100% is better. But,
Look,
like,
one of our
I-
players has a business card, the other one doesn't. So
Yeah.
Haelian is definitely more money into like the rolls.
The luckies.
Significantly more.
Yeah.
Haelian has been. One thing I feel like I'm not critiquing Raffles' game, but something I notice in my game versus Raffles is I utilize luckies a lot more, and I've noticed Haelian has really been taking to that. He's made a ton of lucky cards, and those are econ generators. Every time you score them, it's $1.33, and if you have Chad, that's an expected value of $4 for your lucky card.
Absolutely.
And because it's a big chunk in 20, you get to interest cap really easily by, gain the 1. Doc doesn't respect lucky cards enough, and he suffers for it. Self-awareness.
That devil.
We do have a full death going into PvP for Roffle. Do we? What?
Are we showman? Oh, he's the GOAT! He's the GOAT! He's actually the GOAT! Bro, I was literally
he's
just
pulling
about
the
to say
Roffle to Roffle. Also,
I was just about to say it.
Haelian looked thoroughly confused that a second Justice showed up, and then he immediately realized what he did. It was very funny.
I think it's favoring Haelian by a lot. His econ is insane in comparison to Roffle's.
I would argue insane in the membrane.
Yo, let me talk about Showman a little bit, okay? Because I feel like this Joker does not get enough love, especially in this specific situation, okay? When you have Photo Chad, Showman is like your best friend because Photo and Chad are commons. You have 2 potential hits in the shot, each of which balloon your score. So going with with the Showman on a Photo Chad build, a phenomenal idea here for Haelian. And I mean, I just really wanted to see that trading card die. Just personally, like, I just had a grudge against it.
I think with all the
he
lucky
wasn't
cards,
even the one that took trading card at the first decision. It's not. It was Roffle's trading card.
With all the lucky cards, I would have sold business instead of trading.
Like, you have a 40 card deck already. You don't need. This is something.
No, you're right.
Alan,
You're right.
like,
We're low enough
to,
where
bro.
it's feeling
We're
pretty
fine.
good. Every time you say that, though, Vagabond, that means Idol's gonna show up and then never hit your card.
It's possible.
Okay, but
that's
how-
what I'm
three times
cursed,
in a row.
so I have to make it
Okay.
1 card.
But say no. This is the other thing. Money is deck fixing. Like, you're gonna
On Zodiac
find
deck,
more
you're right.
decks.
You're right.
And Hangman with more money.
I guess that's not really a comeback. I was gonna say, well, what place are you in Major League Balatro? But to be fair, you did.
I did hear that Vagabond picked up a win in minor league Balatro. Maybe
Just
a
Yeah.
big
one
win.
win. Only
Yeah,
one
so
win
it
all
doesn't really
season.
even
Yeah,
really work
you
because
guys are
kind of.
spoiling my YouTube video, bro. They're gonna
It's
go to
been like
my
a month.
YouTube
Make the
channel.
YouTube video.
I'll have you know I uploaded my semifinals match versus Phantom yesterday.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm, Nice.
All right.
Nice. It still has
The
still like
finals
pretty
match
late,
is coming
but
out soon. Look, I had to edit it. Okay, I don't just release VODs.
That's
all right?
true. I don't do any work.
I
so,
wouldn't know anything about
yeah,
that.
Exactly.
All right. So heading into this PvP, I mean, I actually think it favors Roffle with the Death Fool.
Yes, I think so too.
But again, long term, Haelian's making more money, has that Showman. The Showman actually kind of cost Haelian by not. Well, no, Haelian just used the Death Fool in the big blind. What am I saying? Why is
I believe
Haelian
so. I
down
think
a
he
red
just found
seal
it
then?
sooner.
I'm a little
Down a red
confused.
seal? Isn't it at the bottom of the deck? It's a trading card diff. Yep, it's at the bottom of his deck.
It is a trading card diff. I wonder how one of our casters thinks about that.
It does look like Roffle will be taking the 3 red seal glass compared to Haelian's 2 red seal glass and 1 glass.
Yeah, because the
You
luckies
know,
aren't going to make a difference.
I
Even if
think
they all
that
hit.
we're gonna make $100 right now.
Okay.
That is
I
very
mean,
true.
That's possible too. He
And
made
you know
40
what?
last time, 100 this time.
Okay,
$20?
so because we know Roffle's about to win this, I'll go a little bit deeper, Vagabond. The reason also I don't care about business cards is because if we have the luckies, I'm gonna hit the $20. The extra, $10, $15 a business card isn't that important because the more money you have, the less important the next dollar is because the rerolls are climbing in expense.
Roffle
Well,
breathes
if we
a
go
sigh of
on a
relief.
pure expected value basis, Zeno, we will know that a business card is a lucky. essentially. A lucky card is 1.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't need to use a Joker spot on it.
No, it doubles your money. It's not like only adding 15 to 20 or.
Well, it's
$1.30
to $1. It is 30% more for a lucky.
Yeah, but still very significant. I think doubling your money maybe it isn't as effective as like doubling your rerolls, but like it's still very significant. Also, not every card we play is lucky, and far from that.
Not every card we play is a face card. I'm just kidding. Actually, I mean, most of the cards we play should be face cards. If we're doing our due diligence here in the blinds.
Absolutely.
So lives are tied up. You know, the real difference here, I have to be honest, is this lusty Joker. I mean, no, it just. You can't take it.
Come on, you gotta do it. No, you gotta do it. It's literally amazing. No!
Can't do it. You're on Zodiac. You get enough.
I don't
tarot
agree with
generation. We're gonna make too much money in the blinds.
Part of my soul died. Look, that's my weakness. I take Vagabond.
That actually means Vagabond has.
Angle. I take it back. It was a Vagabond angle. You know what? I take it back. It's totally a Vagabond angle.
Vagabond now needs to leave the commentating booth. I'm sorry. He's been voted off.
No, it unfortunately probably was not, but you didn't hear that from me.
Yeah, but again, the difference in the long-term game is Roffle has this lusty. I mean, not having it's kind of amazing he has not run into a rebate business card to-do list. Even frick, I'd take a reserve parking. Yep. Like, just nothing to replace it with. And part of the reason is the longer that he has it and Haelian doesn't, the more stuff Haelian's going to see that could also generate more value that Roffle doesn't get. So the gap widens.
It's true. It's true.
I also want to point out this Showman is a ticking time bomb, especially since Haelian has the resources to roll through the shop, get where they need to be. Like, as soon as this Showman becomes a photo or a Chad, Roffle's going to be in a world of hurt.
All right.
Or
Alien's gonna have 75. Here's the
or
Dusk.
You can just get Dusk. Do you sell business card for Dusk? And you keep the Showman. I think I keep the Showman. I think
Baron. What about a Baron seed?
No.
I don't think so. I think it's correct to sell Showman there because you do need some sort of econ.
Okay. Take the oops over. No, you can't with the glass.
No,
you can't. You just keep the.
Can't.
You can't. You just take the business card. That stinks.
Yeah, we just not enough slots, man.
And it would only be like you'd have to sell it in the PvP. So.
Yeah.
I think I would have tossed the business card for the Dusk.
And you know,
with the luckies that Haelian has.
Serious question: is Roffle gonna find this Dusk?
I don't think so.
No,
I think Haelian has way too much money in front of him.
We'll see.
But we'll see.
And you know, you were saying trading card deck. You were saying trading card diff a moment ago, but
Immolate.
I don't
That's
know.
Massive.
Oh yeah, that could 100% help.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, okay, now trading card.
Pop the Ecto.
Dusk.
Are they gonna pop the Ecto though?
Not with the lust.
Also,
card in hand.
Well, you sell business card and you pop the Ecto. I think you got a 6 cents here. Oh, there's where the business card was the whole time. Now we get rid of Lusty for 6 cents. Right, Roffle?
I think I would do so. I'd like that.
Why the Lusty?
Actually, how many 6s does he have? Oh, he got rid of the business card. He kept the lucky. Wow.
Not enough time for Midas Mask. Vagabond could be the angle.
Look, I will immediately start rooting for Roffle if he picks up this Vagabond.
Well, it's much better for Roffle in this situation than it was for Haelian.
Oh, no, Dusk!
He does not want it. He does not want it, and he does not find the Dusk. That is huge.
You guys ready for another hot take?
Okay. Let's hit
Interest is not real, bro. In White Stake multiplayer,
in White Stake, I agree.
I
agree. Interest
it is
real.
not a factor. We should be re-rolling, especially in Major League Balatro rule set. We should be rolling down to $0 before every single PvP.
Rebate. He ectoed. He got the rebate as his judgment said the business card. That's, I mean, the DNA. The DNA. Oh yeah, I would get rid of the business card, but who? I mean, one way or the other.
That's so insane. Like, look at this econ diff.
Yeah.
Yo, Riffraff, GG Riffraff won this game. You can't deny it.
I can, and I will continue
honestly,
to.
I can't deny it. I do like
the business card.
The reason I can
card
deny
was
it is
the whole
because
reason we were ahead of the shop.
we still have Lusty Joker, and I don't know.
we still have. I don't know. Well, I guess Roffle should have kept the business card if he was thinking about that.
Okay, there is still some
MOA.
crazy scenarios where Roffle wins, i.e., there's a very specific scenario I see could happen. All we need to happen is Idol show up. After he gets an onk from Sixth Sense, he onks the sock, gets the idol, you know.
I like it.
And then he rolls into another photo chat right after. Very straightforward.
Rolls into another photo chat, okay.
Or something
that one,
of
maybe
that.
I don't like it as much, but
No, because that won't even help, because the Dusk is just a sock for Mr. Haelian.
Haelian's
it's not like
drawing
Haelian's deck
too
is
well.
small, is too large.
Haelian's not drawing too well? What would cause that to happen? How would we be able to draw better?
Haelian's got 20 cards in 3 hands. He's gonna find his flush 5. There's no way there's.
He'll find his flush
multiple
5,
red
but
tokens.
he needs all the. He
And
needs
this is
a certain amount more glass than Roffle. Oh my god.
Don't worry about it. He's got it.
yeah. Surely we draw all our glass right now.
I mean, there's only 15 cards. There's a very good chance he didn't find any. He didn't find any. Roffle wins this one. He has a little bit longer. I mean, DNA was probably part of that, right? Like, I have to assume. No, Haelian didn't DNA anything, right?
I don't
Because
think he DNA'd. No, he didn't find the red seal.
because he would have.
See how many break on Roffle's side.
That's insane. None.
None.
None. No
Zero
breakage.
breaks. I told
You're
you. I
right.
told you since the
Vagabond was
beginning.
right.
I told you since the beginning. There's no glass break, and y'all didn't believe me. That's actually no. That's
Lee
wrong.
says
one has broken
DNA'd,
this.
he DNA'd a
One
glass
Forger has
king. And I actually, that cost Haelian. Haelian wins that because he sees the whole deck if he doesn't use DNA. And the only way I could justify using DNA, in my opinion, would have been the words. The words are, or if it was the glass red
The
seal.
red seal coin.
Yeah.
Red seal coin, of course.
Oh,
This
the
is
overlay's
Zodiac
glitching
deck.
out because I forgot that Zodiac starts you with so many, and we only have slots for 8. and he's bought one every round. This is the first time we've ever
all
had
the
this.
vouchers are like on Haelian's side, so
Yeah.
Roffle doesn't have any. It's fine. This makes sense.
I mean, the deck is thin on Roffle's side, and he's about to have more. He has the upgraded paintbrush. Does Haelian have it?
I believe that they both found that. Yes, it's so awkward for. Okay, take it. Probably not good enough here. We don't have enough gold cards, but it's so awkward for Haelian that we haven't found any hand vouchers or discard vouchers because. How thin do you really need your deck? You do need it super thin if you don't have any hands or discards, but like most of the time you would have found that voucher by now.
That is true.
Haelian
Well, now
finds another gap,
Haelian
and
truly
the
will
DNA
always get
option.
his draw now.
Yes.
I don't think like he's at the point.
Yeah, and we're just up a dusk.
And the DNA, of course.
Also, Roffle got rid of their 6 cents for smiley face or.
Well, he has ramen.
You could have got rid of. You know what I mean? You could have kept raw. Yeah.
Interesting. I think even though Haelian's on 1 life, I think he is well poised to take this win.
Okay, hear me out. We should have taken that drunkard over the business card.
Nah, you don't need it.
No, you're gonna have enough.
There's no way it happens again, right?
Well,
right?
You're gonna find your red seals.
No.
with
Well, the
DNA
reason is
coming.
because the business card's actually not giving us.
Wait, why is he
much of
making those
anything.
clubs? Why is he making the hearts clubs? What's he doing? What?
Because
What
he has a very high 5 of a kind level. He has an incredibly high 5 of a kind level. So
that's
the reason
really
we-
gross if we see a bloodstone, an ancient, or an idol.
Yes, but I mean it's not that bad.
The
of a
seltzer.
because it
Oh,
allows
they
you to
both
be
got it. They
flexible.
both got it.
Okay,
I don't
but
know why I
the
thought
thing
for a
is,
second that maybe an uncommon block got that for Roffle.
the reason why business card was not very good is because when we DNA the glass, we one-shot the blind, and so it triggers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now 6 times with the seltzer, so it makes like $6. I guess it's a $6 business card is what I'm saying.
All right, let's see what he's got.
Pretty sure the high card wins. No,
Yeah,
I guess
100% one shots.
I wasn't watching Haelian's side when he played his high card, so I'm
he
not
hasn't
It
played
scored
it yet.
100,000. It scored 100,000 last
Yeah.
blind.
Okay.
It's gonna score even more now.
Yeah,
It's
600,000.
gonna score like 400,000. Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's tough. No value generators.
We don't need it. We're just up at dusk. All right. We hit the ectoplasm. That's another crazy advantage that Haelian has. We're just
Yeah.
up a Joker slot.
Yeah.
We're just up a
Completely.
Joker slot, and all of our Jokers are premium. I mean, this DNA can probably go, but like, not yet. We don't need it to leave yet.
Another death for Haelian. His deck is basically completely fixed. You will see his 5 of a kind, or his flush 5, or his 5 of a kind, right? Because he's not playing flush 5.
Man, Econ makes or breaks games. And that business card, and the luckies as well, like you were saying, Zeno, like
The luckies were
just
Yeah, luckies were huge this
I
game. for sure.
wish Raffle's
Renting.
overlay was working so we could see how much he spent, but I have to imagine he's down like 150 to 200.
Yeah, and now that the Joker slots are locked up, you still can't take the business card. I mean, call me crazy. I'm taking the business card over Smiley.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
Smiley-
yeah. This is that's what I was kind of clowning on rearing for. That's why we have all our memes.
hey, it's a very common plague. Okay, you don't understand. It is so hard for people to wrap their minds around how Smiley Face is bad. Okay, I saw
The thing
some
is, I
very
think
very good Balatro multiplayer players fall for Smiley Face bait. Okay, like
I imagine it's Raffle knows that it's not valuable, but Raffle doesn't want to have to touch the glass cards, and he feels he needs to have that. But I don't think that's true. I don't think he needs the Smiley Face to clear blinds with other cards.
Right, here's Raffle's hand.
Yeah.
4 red seal glass, 1 normal glass.
Let's see the breakage. Well, no red seal break. The unfortunate
what I
part
meant.
here for Raffle is. Wait, what is Haelian? Oh, wait, Haelian has.
they want
all-
the red seal.
Yeah. But it just scared me. Okay.
He's trying to break all the glass.
It
as
just
well.
scared
That's
me.
kinda funny.
That's actually huge for Haelian that he got the glass breaks on the ones that he doesn't care about.
That's true.
Got those out of the way. Haelian's got to go
Death in
whole.
hand. He just
Oh,
needs the
man.
red seal. He's gonna toss away his
Surely.
steel jack.
Surely we draw one, right? Okay.
He did,
Okay,
he did.
thank God.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank
yeah.
God. Okay. And here's the hint.
Yep.
Well, momentarily.
Another 5 of a kind level. He took that very personally that I said the level was different. The difference in that one game. This is I mean the other terrible part for Roffle is what I was going to get to is that they have to use all the seltzer too.
Yeah.
Like it's either good well, yeah,
Well, I guess Haelian also has to because he's going down.
yeah, of course.
But yeah, this should blow Raffle's score out of the water, unfortunately for him.
To put it in perspective, like I can't.
You can't.
Okay.
my brain went numb for a second. That's what is that? 1,000x difference? Thank you. That's what I wanted to say. 1,000x difference.
So, Haelian still needs to play this correctly. If we're not careful with this Seltzer Dusk, we might not be able to use it in the next PvP.
That is so true. We skip.
Blinds.
Well, and I don't know. Do you even risk playing one and you don't somehow draw something to one shot?
Oh
wait,
your
your high card wins with DNA.
card wins.
You're right.
It's
You're right.
Not close.
But also, I think I may skip here because the juggle
A
tag.
hand size voucher.
Yeah, and
the
we
juggle-
have some chariots.
juggle
We
tag.
have 2 chariots.
Genuinely
if this
a
Emperor had-
decent juggle tag.
Why are you guys skipping? It's 5 out of 10 on Seltzer and you win in 1.
Well,
I'm skipping
you
because
have
the
to skip
juggle.
one. You have to skip at least one minimum, because if you play 2 hands, it's down to 3 hands left, and you can't play.
Yes.
And Edsy, the reason I skip both here is because I want the juggle tag in the PvP so I can make sure I get my 2 steals, just in case we end up having the same exact build. Like, and I've had that be the difference several times.
Okay.
Versus, I just don't. I mean, we do have DNA, so there is something you could find in this shop, but how much money are you actually generating in round now? Not much.
Yeah, I mean, there could be. Yeah, of course, there could be something in the shop, but
he's playing it.
Roffle. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, Haelian's got to be very careful here to not.
Okay, here.
Misclick.
You DNA this. Oh wait, you can't DNA the steal because then you don't win. I was gonna say you DNA.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bro, I straight up might have just lost the game here. Not gonna lie. I probably would have been like, I'm so smart, guys. I'm gonna DNA the steal so that my highest upside score, because I only have 2 steals in my deck. Now I can have more steal in my deck and draw more of them, and then I would have just lost, and that would have been great.
All right. He does not DNA the steal. Takes his red seal glass.
Yeah, that's a smart move. Does not pull a vagabond. We'll call it what it is.
Yep, that is what it is. Dude, I do find ways to throw in the craziest ways. Now we're looking for a DNA replacement.
And I don't believe one comes, because Roffle's already seen the shop down like $20-ish.
Hologram is a what? Oh no.
It's a 1.25.
No,
oh wait, no, yeah,
It's
because you sold
1.25
DNA.
if you don't tell the DNA.
Yeah.
That was the other thing. I actually don't agree with that, because we could have. Oh wait, no, I do. I agree with it.
It's
Never
the
mind.
highest sell value.
Yeah,
Planet
yeah.
X level? Okay, we're deciding.
He didn't take his
Bloodstone!
planet.
Bloodstone!
Bang! Bang!
If
Bloodstone!
If Roffle finds it, I don't think it's enough, but
No way, it's enough, but that'll do it. That's the replacement we were looking for.
I'm just saying, just
Bloodstone.
because how many Red Seal hearts does Haelian have? It's just, I just can't imagine it's enough.
He has at least 3 to 4.
Yeah, you can
so
play
he has
4.
to be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Zeno, both you and I would have bought that constellation, bought the planet levels there, and not gotten the Bloodstone.
I
think he could've rolled once
actually
and
don't think
pulled
I'd
the
do that move.
Constellation. I think he had enough money.
All right, just me. I wouldn't have made this. I would not have
Here we
played
go,
this,
Roffle.
made this way. I would have lost.
Here's the constellation. Here's the bloodstone for Roffle.
Yep.
But the
Man,
dust
it's just-
difference is immense.
Yes, it is.
And I'm not sure Roffle even knows that he's down this dusk.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna refresh Roffle's stream really quick, chat, just because it looked like it was slightly behind.
Oh, and let's
Oh,
all
death
remember
is nice.
where this dust came from. All right. Let it be known.
That it came from the fact that
Yeah, keep talking. You know, I was.
I already said it. It just cut
I
out.
wouldn't want
It keeps cutting out.
You know, okay. Well, you know, chat. Is he lying?
Haelian is hyping up
Thoughts?
his own chat. Looking like he thinks he has this in the bag.
Could have bad draws.
4 discards?
No, you can't
It's
have that bad-
possible.
No, you can't. You can't because he has the even just 1 extra hand size is really what Haelian needed there to full discard with 4 of something. Okay, but I guess the question here is with the Bloodstone. Well, we'll see what Roffle scores. We'll see how much the Bloodstone actually helped. It didn't look like it went hard enough.
Haelian is actually guaranteed to see their entire deck here. By the
Oh,
way, they have
okay, yeah.
Red Seal. They have 4 Red Seal glass. If they play
You're
this
right.
correctly,
They
they're
should
guaranteed
just.
their
But
whole
he
deck.
is going to hold on to the clubs here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, they don't
you're right.
they
That
don't
is a
see it.
mistake. I actually think it is still better for Haelian to play 4 though.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, it's better to play 4 here. 100%.
He's got 3 heart red seal club.
I think that's enough due to the extra. I mean, we still get an extra times, 2 to the 5th power.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, and we have a Chariot in hand to make up for one of those Bloodstone procs on the Roffle side.
This is so big for Haelian, right? Like, this win
Yeah,
is
Haelian is back
incredible.
after the loss last week, he is now going to be tied in the standings for 4th place. There's a 3-way tie for the final position in playoffs right now between Roffle, Raren, and Haelian.
Actually insane, like, upset here. Like, really well played.
GG.
I'm so happy about like how this turned out. I mean, Haelian now has a chance to make it into playoffs. We're gonna see some exciting games that will all matter.
What a game! I'll go in and
with
listen
19
really quick.
cards in his deck, but not the victory.
GG's.
GG.
I don't even remember now. I took Ecto at one point.
Yeah, the Dusk is the actual difference there.
Yeah.
I never saw the Dusk. I don't think. Unless I Edsied it and missed the Dusk. Oh, sorry, didn't see you there, Edsy.
Okay, hold on a second.
No, the different Vagabond and I talked about this all game. The difference was, Roffle, you took trading card. Haelian took Riffraff. The Riffraff gave him to-do list and business card, and the extra... Also, Haelian used a lot of lucky cards and just had extra money to find Dust.
Yeah, I could tell he had an econ advantage over me early.
I had business card forever.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I knew that there was something like that. The way that you were in the shops, I knew that I was behind.
Wow, your deck was so thin, you had like nothing in there.
Well, yeah, I mean, I did take the early trading card.
When your opponent spends like over a minute in the shop, you know you're cooked.
Yeah.
Not when it's me. I'm probably sitting there thinking like, is Card Sharp better than Driver's License?
After winning this one, I don't know if you're allowed to downplay yourself that
Oh,
way.
yeah.
All right, let's not sandbag. You played well.
Yeah, you clearly. I mean, you took divergent paths in both of the games that you won. That gave you a huge advantage, and even in the game that I won, like that was maybe one of the closest matches.
Yeah, this was definitely my closest.
Be.
Yeah, this was definitely I mean, it was down to the wire, right? This was definitely my closest match against any other player so far.
No, this
Good
was
games, Roffle. Holy shit,
incredible. I mean, it was very, also extraordinarily interesting because you guys took diverging lines from the start every single game and somehow ended up like ×2 away from each other.
Right. Well, and even in this one, just like almost identical builds, just like econ diff, which like the econ diff should be rewarded. So like sincerely well played, Haelian.